Now, former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee is being treated at the All India Institute of Medical Sciences in the national capital. Sources are telling India Today President Kovind dialed Vajpayee's relatives to ask them about his health condition. On Tuesday, Netas made a beeline to visit the veteran politician, former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat too called on former Prime Minister Vajpayee. Shiv Sena leader Aditya Thackeray also paid a visit to AIIMS. In fact, JDS chief H. D. Deve Gowda also reached the hospital to inquire about Vajpayee's health. Meanwhile, All India Institute of Medical Sciences released a fresh statement saying Vajpayee was stable and responding well to the treatment. His condition was being closely monitored by a team of doctors. He will remain hospitalized till the infection is cured. Let's quickly cut across to my colleague Meetu Jain, who is joining us live for more on this story. Meetu, give us an update of the former Prime Minister's health. Yesterday it was said that he's stable, but people are in fact waiting to see whether he would be coming out of the hospital anytime soon.
Well, you see, at the moment, Mr. Vajpayee is stable. That's what we've been speaking to doctors. They said that they were monitoring his condition overnight. His condition at the moment appears to be stable. He is responding to treatment, like the medical bulletin was saying. But remember, he's just undergone dialysis 48 hours ago. So one has to wait and watch how he progresses. Also, his condition will have to be monitored very closely because remember, a dialysis means that you have kidney failure, and a kidney failure happens if there is infection in the kidney. In this case, Mr. Vajpayee is suffering from one of the most common reasons for kidney failure, that is acute renal failure, that is infection in his kidney. So essentially, he may be required to undergo dialysis again and again. So these are things that doctors at AIIMS are looking at as to whether he requires dialysis again, and if that dialysis can be done at home, how well is he going to be responding to the treatment. More importantly, also remember, it's not just a kidney infection that we are looking at and dialysis for the ex-Prime Minister. We are also looking at the fact that, he's also suffering from pneumonitis, which is a lung infection. Essentially, how he responds to that lung infection is also something we have to look at. But remember, Mr. Vajpayee has been in fragile health for a very long time because he's anyway where his kidney is concerned. He's been, has only one kidney. So that's a bit of a situation for him. But at the moment, he's stable and he's recovering well.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us with all those details. Meetu, we'll come back to you for more on this story. Now, politics, in fact, plays out over ailing former Prime Minister Vajpayee's health, who remains admitted to the All India Institute of Medical Sciences in Delhi. In less than 24 hours, Congress President Rahul Gandhi launched two scathing attacks at Prime Minister Modi's government. In fact, in both these attacks, advising the BJP to respect its veterans, Rahul Gandhi trained his guns at Prime Minister for not respecting veteran BJP leaders and Modi's guru, L.K. Advani. He further targeted Prime Minister Modi and invoking Eklavya, who cut off his thumb for his guru. Rahul said BJP instead cut off their own gurus. Attacking the Bharatiya Janata Party High Command, veteran leader Murli Manohar Joshi said nature has silenced Vajpayee because of the sad political situation in the country. He added the former Prime Minister had his own way of commenting on country's political scenario. Meanwhile, BJP's Nalan Kohli targeted Rahul Gandhi and reminded the Congress of how they mistreated their own leaders like former Prime Minister Narasimha Rao and senior leader Arjun Singh.
प्रधानमंत्री जी हिंदू धर्म की बात करते हैं। मैं फंक्शन में जाता हूं, अंबेडकर जी का फंक्शन हुआ, पार्लियामेंट में अलग अलग फंक्शन होते हैं। मैं अडवाणी जी की रक्षा करता हूं, मैं उनकी इज्जत की रक्षा करता हूं, मैं उनके साथ खड़ा होता हूं। प्रधानमंत्री जी का गुरु कौन था? L.K. अडवाणी। और प्रधानमंत्री जी ने अपने गुरु का क्या किया? मतलब फंक्शन में उनकी इज्जत नहीं रखते हैं। वाजपेयी जी के खिलाफ कौन लड़े थे? हम लड़े थे। मगर जब वो बीमार हैं, पहले मैं वहां गया, क्योंकि मैं कांग्रेस पार्टी का सिपाही हूं और मैं बात समझता हूं कि जरूर वाजपेयी जी हमारे साथ, हमारे खिलाफ लड़े, मगर वाजपेयी जी ने हिंदुस्तान के लिए काम किया। वाजपेयी जी हिंदुस्तान के प्रधानमंत्री रहे और हम उस पद का आदर करते हैं, और अगर वाजपेयी जी आज बीमार हैं तो हम जाके उनके साथ खड़े होंगे। ये हमारा इतिहास है और ये हमारा धर्म है।
प्रकृति ने शायद उनको उनकी वाणी पर इसीलिए अंकुश लगा दिया कि वरना वो जो कुछ बोलते वो आज की परिस्थिति को सामने रखते हुए क्या बोलते, ये भी एक समझने की बात है। अटल जी तो हर परिस्थिति के बारे में उनका एक निदान होता था, वैसा ही निदान आज वो प्रस्तुत करते।
अटल जी की तबीयत ठीक नहीं है। अटल जी थोड़ी तबीयत तो बहुत दिनों से ठीक नहीं है, लेकिन अभी थोड़ा और गंभीर तबीयत हुई है तो एम्स में वो हैं। अब ऐसे में ये कहना कि हम पहले तू पहले, ये कौन सी स्कूल की शिक्षा है इन लोगों की, राहुल गांधी की, ये हमारे समझ के बाहर है।
आप अटल जी से मिल करके आए हैं तो ये कोई अच्छा ओकेजन नहीं कि आप इस तरह के वक्तव्य जारी करें।
Well, now this is our top focus of the burning question on the Wednesday morning, and we ask, fair for Rahul Gandhi to use ailing ex-Prime Minister to settle political scores? Is that what the politics has come down to? No place for Vajpayee in Modified BJP. It's not that there are people within the BJP, those who have not made some noises, and Rahul's Buzurg bomb, will it backfire? Has the Congress got any moral right to reach as far as treating the elders within any party is concerned? And Congress too guilty of mistreating its own seniors leader like Narasimha Rao, Sitaram Kesri and others. Let me introduce my guest on the show. Anila Singh, spokesperson of Bharatiya Janata Party Uttar Pradesh, is on the show with us. We are also being joined by Rohan Gupta, spokesperson, Congress Party. Manisha Priyam, political analyst, and Rahul Srivastava, national affairs editor, India Today, also on the broadcast with us. And let me start straight away with you, Rohan Gupta. Courtesy, morality, is that how now even that would be utilized for political gains? Rahul Gandhi calls himself, as a soldier of love. We will not attack Prime Minister in the same language. You go and meet a veteran leader of the country. He was the Prime Minister of this country, and you utilize it for political mileage? It's shameful.
See, absolutely not. If you, we have just heard statement of Mr. Rahul Gandhi, and if you see in which perspective he has spoken, he clearly told the way BJP is treating the veteran leaders, whether it is Advani, and we are there as a Congress party to even support them, because we might have fought against them, but when it comes to personal respect or ideology, we never believe in politics of hatred. This is message to Modi government. In 4.5 years of their rule, what is the relationship between opposition and leader ruling party? That if you see the whole perspective, it is clear-cut message to Mr. Modi and his government. They have to stop their arrogance, whether it is against their own leaders or whether it is against opposition. I don't see. Let me complete.
Has the Congress stooped so low that you have no confidence in your own leaders? Now you have to take and hide behind the stalwarts of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Forget about how they are treating it. It's their cadre who will have to answer. Who will answer them? You have to take names. You have to use names of Advani and Vajpayee to in fact propagate your politics?
No, listen to me. Why not? No, there is absolutely no politics. Will you say the same when Mr. Modi uses name of Mr. Sardar Patel?
Absolutely.
Sardar Patel has been
I would
Congress
say
leader.
the same.
He was Congress
I would
president.
say the same when Mr. Modi uses the name of Sardar Patel. That doesn't give you right to in fact do the same. You are indulging the same politics no matter how much Rahul Gandhi says that he is different from what Prime Minister Modi is doing. Hold on to your thought. Hold on to your thought. Let me put that question to Anila Singh. Anila Singh, a lot of people are now seeing this of the same style that Prime Minister Modi uses. He takes stalwarts from the Congress party and uses them to hit out at the Congress party. Rahul Gandhi is doing the same. What's wrong?
Ankit, to start with the claim of Rahul Gandhi ji that he visited Vajpayee ji in Ames by superluminal speed, and and then he stated this thing in his conference also. So this proves that he had a political agenda behind it, that he has claimed that he was the first one to visit AIIMS to see Vajpayee ji. And secondly, I mean, by hearing him, by seeing that whatever he is doing or whatever he is saying, I think problem with Rahul Gandhi ji is that he is anti-Gordian in politics, and he is a classic example where a child is forced into a career which he doesn't want. Rahul Gandhi, son of Sonia Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi, who themselves never wanted to be in politics, they were into
Angela,
it because of the circumstances.
But I don't know where
That
you are taking the
is
debate.
same
I
condition
asked you a
with
very
Rahul
pointed
Gandhi, and
question.
this is the
Prime Minister
reason
Modi
his action
uses
and his
name
words.
of Congress leaders
No, I'm
to
taking the debate
appropriate
because this
to
is the reason.
appropriate
This is the
his
reason
attacks
he doesn't.
on the Congress
He doesn't
party about how they were
understand what he has
neglected. If
to
Rahul
take,
Gandhi is doing
what
the
he has
same,
to
how is
say,
it any different?
and what are the parameters of the politics? Ankit, try to understand me. I am saying this thing because he doesn't understand, or I can say he is not politically matured. He doesn't understand that what are the ethics and the parameters of the politics.
Well,
that is why he is making such comments.
Okay, maybe that's your view, but I, Manisha Priyam, as a layman.
So even the Congress or the people of this country know.
Before I go to
that the
Manisha
reign
and
of
get
the
my other
country-
guest, Rahul Gandhi, Congress president, is speaking at a press conference. We have to cut live to that. I request all of you to stay with me.
गरीब
Let's
जनता
quickly
के
listen.
जेब से पैसा निकल रहा है और डायरेक्ट बैंक ट्रांसफर 15-20 सबसे अमीर लोगों के जेब में हो रहा है। हमने कहा है कि आप पेट्रोल डीजल को जीएसटी में लाइए। प्रधानमंत्री जी को इसमें कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं। मुंबई पर आक्रमण किया, छोटे दुकानदारों पे, अलग अलग इंडस्ट्रीज हैं मुंबई में, लेदर की इंडस्ट्री है, कपड़े की इंडस्ट्री है, छोटी छोटी इंडस्ट्रीज हैं, उन पे आक्रमण किया, नोटबंदी की, गबर सिंह टैक्स लागू किया, तो पूरा देश दुखी है। जो कमजोर है, जो छोटा दुकानदार है, छोटा बिजनेसमैन है, वो दुखी है और उसके लिए हम लड़ रहे हैं। अंत में मैं मुंबई की जनता को धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूं। जब भी मैं यहां आता हूं, वो इतने प्यार से मेरा रिसेप्शन करते हैं, इतने प्यार से मिलते हैं। थैंक यू वेरी मच। थैंक यू।
Rahul Gandhi there speaking in Mumbai, and let me very quickly go back to my debate. Manisha Priyam, when both the BJP and the Congress spokesperson make this argument about, oh no, we are not doing the same, I fail to in fact divide that and see a distinction or a difference. Both the BJP and the Congress leaders, including Prime Minister and Rahul Gandhi, have used leaders of each other to in fact appropriate their attack on them.
Yeah, I mean, definitely this is a talking point. I have not known the Gandhis to be, not doing the same things. As you rightly said, Narasimha Rao was not accorded the honor he deserved. So Narasimha Rao was one of their own, didn't get the honor that he deserved. As far as even Pranab Mukherjee was concerned, when he wanted to go to the Nagpur thing, you saw the whole Congress Jamaat was really after him. So this giving izzat, this giving pratishtha, is something that is done as a matter of political optics, and that is exactly what it was. And you can see that even the spokesperson, the lady who was speaking just before me, they don't really have the points or the analysis. So it has been done for the optics, and it is left for then spokespersons like this to come hammer and tongs with each other as if there is a real battle happening between the BJP and the Congress. The real issues that face the people of India are far more serious. Yes, the former Prime Minister of India, Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, deserves respect, care and the emotion of the people of this country. But whether that will be carried by Mr. Rahul Gandhi in the form of the Congress attacking the BJP, that's not what people are interested in. People are interested in whether people's issues can make or mar democracy. At this point of time, Rahul Gandhi is still a struggler.
Right.
Let him make the mark. Let him show to us that he can do something. Then people will be willing to take these visits to AIIMS, etc. seriously. Okay. Otherwise, these are, non-performing issues for us, literally. So, and when he makes these speeches,
Manisha,
remember,
Manisha,
he still has to gain the majority with words. I was just listening to the last clip
walked into this
where he has
trap
said,
of
Bombay
Rahul
ko
Gandhi.
akraman kiya.
Manisha, do you think the BJP also walked into this trap of Rahul Gandhi? He got the first hand, and when he visited former Prime Minister Vajpayee, suddenly from Prime Minister Narendra Modi to the entire top brass of the BJP was there. If they wanted to go, they could have gone earlier. They are also only engaging in competitive optics.
Yes, certainly. certainly not just competitive optics. I think they've made a miss at the last function that was held after the Karnataka elections, and in some public events I have seen that it is Mr. Lalkrishna Advani who now gets up to greet Mr. Modi, and that visual optics does seem a bit out of place, a bit out of sorts. So the BJP needs to take this fact seriously, especially given the fact that it claims to be a party of sanskar, it claims to be a party that gives respect to its own elders, and that should be seen on television also, because the Janta does not know. The Janta knows only as much as it can see on the television, and therefore the visual optics are important. At this point of time, however, the debate has been left to spokespersons who are not willing to talk about issues, and it doesn't hit at the heart of the citizens at all.
Right. Roshan, if I can, get you back in the debate, tell me one thing. Rohan, I beg your pardon. Rohan Gupta, tell me one thing. There have been personal attacks made from both sides. I don't recall Prime Minister Modi or any senior BJP leader using Sonia Gandhi's illness to attack the Gandhi family. Should Rahul Gandhi kept an ailing former Prime Minister and his condition away from his speech? He could have not, he could have also made that speech without mentioning Prime Minister Vajpayee's health and then using cheap political points.
See, absolutely not. If you see his statement in old perspective, the message was very clear. Here is the BJP where they don't respect their leaders. How people can expect to fulfill their promises? Number one. Number two, you have forgotten Mr. Modi's statement against Mr. Rahul Gandhi, where he was called driver, when he was called puppy. So absolutely not.
Sir,
if you see Mr. Modi and his government style,
nobody is using
there are no
somebody's
morals.
illness in
When
this.
Mr.
What
you
I
have
am
seen
trying
the-
to understand, Rohan Gupta,
No,
is
no,
it looks
again,
like
again,
Rahul Gandhi
again, if you see-
wrote
if
that
you see the
speech
whole
before he
remark,
went
what
to
it is told,
AIIMS.
it is spoken
He
about Mr.
wanted
Advani.
to put that part in his speech in Mumbai, and that is why he went to AIIMS. It was just optics that he wanted to utilize politically. That's how it looks.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Mr. Rahul Gandhi or Gandhi family has relationship with Vajpayee ji's family, with his cousins and all, and there is absolutely no politics. He was the one who reached the earliest, and after that BJP leadership followed. The message is very clear that you have to respect your leaders. And if you see Mr. Advani's position in BJP, we have seen the visuals on TV. It's really disrespectful. What is wrong in saving their self-respect?
Anila Singh.
Well, I don't see anything wrong.
Right.
See, there is a.
Let me
if
get
you
in
see the
Anila Singh to respond
just listen to me. Let me complete.
Anila
The
Singh,
way Anila ji,
what Manisha was also saying, and I also want to want your comment on the fact that for your senior leader, Murli Manohar Joshi, he came out and he said that Vajpayee ji is silent today because of the ongoing politics in the country. Vajpayee ji was the Prime Minister who in fact made some comments on Chief Minister Narendra Modi after the 2002 riots. Today another senior leader who many call the Margdarshak redundant mandal in which you have put him, he also comes out and speaks about that fact. Isn't it embarrassing for the Bharatiya Janata Party? Before you give sermons to the Congress Party, your own house, your own seniors are unhappy with the way the party is functioning.
No, Ankit, I think so you are going on wrong side. What Murli Manohar Joshi ji said, you are understanding in a wrong perspective altogether. What he meant was that in today's date, India doesn't have any strong opposition, and so-called opposition which Congress claims itself, it is in the hands of a Sanite person. So definitely in this scenario, I mean,
well, Anila, he didn't say that.
Democratic
That's that's what you're making up from what he said.
Much
He did not even use these words, so let's not try and appropriate by saying Murli Manohar Joshi's words. Those are your words. That is your understanding.
Than
Tell me one
anybody
thing.
else.
Okay.
And one more thing. No, Ankit, let me come in. Let me complete. And no. I just want to ask this so-called secular sanskari party, if they know so much about the sanskars of our country, our culture, then they must have heard of 4 ashrams as well. Rahul Gandhi ji is continuing in his brahmacharya ashram. It is an advice from a mother to a mother that in our country, I don't know about Italy,
Acha.
but I know
Such
about my
useless
you know,
comments.
at times
Anila,
when
Anila, the problem is that because you're not making any sound argument, then you go back to Italy, or your spokesperson go back to 60 years of the rule in this country. Anila, I want to ask you one question before I go to Manisha. Rohan and Anila, let me put one thing very straight. We are not a channel which encourages people speaking over each other. I request both of you to respect that. Let's make clear points. Let's make points that people understand and logical arguments, and move on and give that same courtesy to my other guests. Very quickly, before I go to Manisha Priyam, Anila, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, while campaigning in Bihar before the election, accused Nitish Kumar using George Fernandez's name, saying that Nitish Kumar disrespected him. Prime Minister Modi made a 75-year-old rule in which he said that the leaders beyond 75-year-old will not be holding any post. He tweaks that whenever it suits him. Kalraj Mishra is there. You almost made the same sort of a person of the same age bracket, Yediyurappa, as the chief ministerial candidate in Karnataka. In that sense, does BJP has any gravitas to attack the Congress on how they treat their elders? Pointed answer. Don't take me to Italy. Don't take me 60 years back.
No, absolutely not. I just now mentioned, Ankit, that the so-called secular or Sanskari party of our country, they mention whenever it suits them, they talk about Advaniji, they talk about Atalji, and they themselves, they don't have any explanation that how Rahul Gandhi has behaved with Manmohan ji, Sheila ji, or with other senior political Congress political leaders. But I do not want to get into this blame game. But I'm going to repeat myself. If we talk about the sanskars of our country, about our culture of this country, then we have 4 ashrams, and I think so any true Hindu, he should follow those.
4 ashrams should be followed, but those 4 ashram, Manisha, would also be followed according to the convenience of the Prime Minister or any rule that is made. Manisha, please come in, and also please explain to my viewers on why do you think Congress and the BJP need their leaders from the different parties from each other to in fact appropriate their own attacks. It just seems that both the parties, the government and the opposition, is devoid of any issues, and they only use names of each other leaders to somehow get legitimacy for their attacks.
Okay, so Ankit, let me address that the people of this country deserve a better debate, and I take strong objection to somebody advising Rahul Gandhi on what type of marital life he should lead. This is not the political debate that the people of this country, who are so politically intelligent, subscribe to newspapers every morning and listen to channels like ours for intelligent, rational political debate, because they want to save its democracy. So people of this country would be interested in issues such as whether Rahul Gandhi is maturing up to political issues of the citizens. That would be the real issue of the debate. Now he is going to Vajpayee ji, and claims making certainly waters down some of that. But the BJP spokesperson on this debate coming with her prescriptions, I want to take a strong objection that I have nothing to do with a debate of this low nature. On political issues, I am willing to join debate and willing to say that Rahul Gandhi needs to mature up. In the last press clip that you have shown, where he is speaking out of Bombay, he is also using the word saying, "Unhone Bombay pe akraman kiya." Now, akraman is attack. So, in a sense, Rahul Gandhi does need to mature up in his political speaking. He is picking up the issues, so to say. But at this point of time, for him to invoke more confidence, he needs to be at comfort with speech making. That doesn't still come to him easily. Narendra Modi's rise, remember, was on the back of being a very effective Chief Minister of Gujarat, and thereafter followed by an election campaign in which he addressed over 500 rallies. Now, today, the whole campaign pitch is different. The BJP is not going to just let it go that opposition unity has suddenly happened and therefore opposition unity will overwhelm the country. On the other side, Rahul Gandhi will have to become a very active campaign maker. This visual optics of going to temples and going to hospital is not going to work. However, having made these points, I condemn the points made by the previous BJP spokesperson advising him to get married. I don't want to join a debate like this
that,
ever.
Manisha. What I also wanted to understand, Manisha, is that going to be the key difference? A very masterful orator in Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi. On the other side, Rahul Gandhi is still trying to find his feet when it comes to public speaking. Is that do you see that as a key differentiator when people go out and choose? Because a lot of people still, those who are even angry with Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his policies, say who else apart from him? What's the option?
I think this is going to be an important question, but not the key differentiator, because as it turns out now, and as you could see in the Karnataka elections also, Rahul Gandhi was campaigning for the party, but he was flanked on both sides by senior leaders of his party, Mr. Gehlot, one of them, and on the other side, all the maneuvering and machinations in Karnataka itself being handled on the ground by DK Shivkumar, Ghulam Nabi Azad. So a very effective, senior, seasoned lot behind Rahul Gandhi, and many other leaders. Remember, KCR, Chandrababu Naidu are very effective chief ministers of states, Mamata Banerjee, Naveen Patnaik. So when this tall assembly of chief ministers of Indian states stands up, Rahul Gandhi is not even going to be a junior partner there. But for 2019, the battle is going to be extremely tough, extremely critical, therefore, that even the Congress party, if it has to become something equivalent to a regional party, it has to have Rahul Gandhi speaking the right way and getting to the pulse of the people. That's very critical.
Rohan Gupta, this also, I would want to put this one to what Manisha is saying, just extend it to you.
And all the leaders
for how long Rahul Gandhi will be a politician in training, a politician in making, if you had to take a potent election fighting machine, a duo of Amit Shah and Prime Minister Narendra Modi combination, for how long will you keep seeing the kind of statements that he makes about Coca-Cola, Shikanji and all this? Those are embarrassing for any party leader.
See, if you see last 4.5 years, I know that Mr. Modi is a very good orator, but after speaking so good, what has happened to the country? The real issue is in delivery. The good actor doesn't mean that he's a good politician. And on the other side, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, he is raising voice for farmers, for youth of this country. You can mock him, you can criticize him, but he will continue doing so. He will fight for the right of this country, and in future people will understand this, that issues are more important than just giving speeches.
Sir,
if you see Karnataka,
the kind of
Gujarat
speeches that he makes, I am not able to get the gist of the speeches when he says things like Coca-Cola was made by somebody who was selling Shikanji and all. The problem is that Rahul Gandhi needs to mature up in nobody is saying that he should not take up issues. Of course he should, but it can't just be these memes on social media. He can't act like a troll. He has to act like a party president. Party which is going to take on the BJP in 2019 election. The pillar around which he wants the opposition unity to in fact revolve around when he takes on Narendra Modi.
Yeah, again, if you see the whole statement, whether it is Coca-Cola or McDonald's, he clearly referred about the government policy. So why you are not discussing about the main issue? Different people have different way of speaking. What is the issue behind it? The youth of this country is neither getting the job or not getting opportunity to do business. That is the real issue.
But then if that is the real issue, then that is what that Rahul Gandhi should stick to, rather than invoking Prime Minister Vajpayee, former Prime Minister Vajpayee. Anila Singh, I'm completely out of time. I want to give you last 30 seconds. And why I want to give you last 30 seconds is the way you in fact spoke on this debate about Italy, about Rahul Gandhi and the Grahast Ashram and so on and so forth. That is absolutely symptomatic of the entire attack of the BJP these days on anybody. Why is it that we can't counter whatever the Congress or anybody else says with facts? You have to take the country 60 years back, or you have to take the country back to Italy, or give marital advice to Rahul Gandhi.
Ankit, to start with, whatever Manisha Priyam said, I am not sitting here to please her, and I am not going to get any instructions that what I have to say.
I'm not even asking you to please her. I'm just making a couple of points that you raised in your discourse, in your rebuttal, in your debate. I'm only speaking, I'm picking up from those points. Please go ahead.
You told me that you're going to give me 30 seconds, so let me complete it.
Please go ahead. Your time starts now.
Please give me uninterrupted 30 seconds. So today we are sitting on this debate. Listen, Ankit, please. We are sitting on this debate on Rahul Gandhi's attack on Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji and Advani ji taking Bharatiya Janata Party on it. So I am going to attack Rahul Gandhi and his party in social frame only. I am not going to attack him on political way, because it is not a the today issue is not political.
It is
social.
political.
So,
Anila Singh, your
Manisha
time
Prem
is
should
up.
understand
When
this
Rahul
thing very
Gandhi
well
invokes
before,
your senior leader
attacking
to
on me.
attack you,
And
it is
secondly,
political attack,
no,
not a personal attack on
he
his
is the one,
marital
he
life.
said
Thank you
that
so
I was
much,
the first to
Anila,
visit Atal
Manisha,
Bihari
and
Hospital.
Rohan for joining
Yeah.
me on this broadcast. We will, in fact, go back and get you more details on the health, update of Prime Minister Vajpayee as well. Ultimately, both the parties need to realize the voter of this country is expecting much more from them. We would want a debate not only on the marital status of any leader, but on what actually they give us as alternative. And senior leaders, veteran leaders of this country, the former prime ministers, should be kept away for cheap political gains. Thank you so much for joining me on this burning question.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.